Good morning. I am prepping and going to make stuffed zucchini boats. I think I'm going to do convection bake. I'm going to do 325. If you do convection, you always want to go 25 degrees down because it cooks at 25 degrees up. The fan moves the heat around, making it about 15 to 25 degrees more hotter than a regular oven. So that's something to keep in mind. What differs from a regular oven and a convection oven is you see that fan back there. The convection oven has that fan and it moves, it bakes by convection, moving the air around. So it cooks quicker. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take out the seeds on these. I have 3 zucchinis, and I'm going to take out the seeds on these. I'm going to saute this turkey and sausage and saute some mushrooms and onions and tomatoes and some, where are they? Here they are. Smoked sun-dried tomatoes. That's one of my favorite products that I tried several years back, and it's always just been one of my favorites. Also, I discovered I had some anchovies. Why is my phone not zooming or focusing? Had some anchovies in the refrigerator, so I'm going to put 1 or 2 in there. That'll give it great flavor, and some spinach. Also, this is one thing that I always find that I do not. I'm going to saute some garlic, and I might use a little bit of duck fat too. This is fine. I find this, I don't like this about stuffed zucchini, and maybe you guys are the same. I don't know. I always find that the zucchini is always a little bit too tough, because when you put the ingredients in the zucchini, all the ingredients are cooked, right? And so I'm going to get these seeds out, and I'm going to put them cut side down on on my sheet pan, and I'm going to bake them for about 10 minutes prior to putting them back in the oven, so they'll just kind of release some of their juices and wilt just a little bit. I think that'll help. And as you can see, I'm getting a good bit of the meat out. I'm making a very deep boat. So maybe I'll turn it down to 300 and just cook them for 5-ish minutes. I don't want them to over bake, but they do need a head start in my opinion. Okay, as you can see, I just pulled 2 of the fillets from that jar, and I'll just use those. I'll just kind of chop them up. They'll dissolve right in that mixture when I start sauteing everything. I'm going to use quite a bit of sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to only use a handful of fresh tomatoes. All these mushrooms, some onions, the turkey, sausage, all that, it's going to saute all together. I have a little bit of cabernet left over. I'll deglaze with that. It is going to be fantastic. Not all of it is going to, and some fresh spinach. Not all of it is going to fit into those zucchini boats, so the leftover I'll toss later on this week with some gluten-free pasta. Will be fantastic. All right, I got so caught up with the process, I didn't really show any, but I'm adding my fresh spinach at the end, just probably 2 handfuls, well, maybe 3 handfuls, because that's going to wilt down to nothing, and I'll pretty much turn off the heat and stir that in. I have the red wine, everything in here, sun-dried tomatoes. I didn't add any fresh tomatoes. The mushrooms, the turkey, sausage, everything's in here. And I'll just let this cool, and then I'll stuff my zucchini boats. And I'm also going to add some shredded cheese, maybe pepperjack. I always say you'll never know what anything tastes like unless you taste it, so I haven't tasted this yet. I got a little bit of everything. I ended up adding the rest of that, just the whole container of baby spinach. Nothing else except the cheese. So good and so healthy. I mean, yeah, it has sausage in it. Sorry, there's someone that just pulled up to my front yard and I don't know who it is. Let me go see who this is. Bye. I also apologize for talking with my mouth full. Just that 5 minutes made a big difference in the pliability of the zucchini. So now when I put them in my convection oven at 350, which is really 375, for 10 minutes-ish, maybe 15, they will be perfect when I bring them out. Here's the mixture with the half a block of pepperjack cheese added to it, and the whole container of spinach. It is so good. I won't use all this mixture, so I'll have some left over, and that's okay, because I mean, look at it. I can eat that on its own. Really, I don't even need pasta. I mean, it's delicious. So, yum. I love it when a plan comes together. Don't those look unbelievable? I mean, I cannot wait to dive into one. I think that is going to be the one. Look at it. Oh my gosh. And so, look at the tenderness of the squash. That's exactly how I wanted it. The only thing I messed up on is I didn't season the inside of the squash. So that isn't, I forgot that part. But hopefully the mixture is so seasoned that it'll make up for that. But other than that, it turned out exactly how I was picturing in my head.